Hello there, some of you have been requesting some Lee videos, so I will trying to cover some of Lee's combo fundamentals in this vid and some other technical stuff. Hope you learned something. The key to unlocking Lee's full combo potential is by incorporating his misstep in your juggles. The first step is to try and do 1-2 punches into the misstep. Press 1-2 and then tap forward. Lee should follow the punches with the misstep. Try doing this endlessly to get a feel for it. Once you have this down, try doing the B11 Misstep Cancel. As before, simply do a string and cancel it by tapping forward. This one requires stricter timing. Obviously, you have to press forward before the second hit connects. Try doing a launch and use this cancel twice, with the F1s in between. The hardest and most useful cancel is the B2 Misstep Cancel. These can be linked together in juggles, very handy. They do respectable damage and take your opponent very far, ideal for placing them on walls. This is the technique people tend to have trouble with. The timing is very strict. Doing the B2 and the cancel is easy, of course. The hard part is timing the next B2. You have to know exactly when the misstep has recovered enough for you to be able to input another move. And once again, I have to be a bore and tell you to practice. No magic tricks available, unfortunately. Keep at it, and eventually you will get the timing down. Although the B2 cancel is the one you will be using the most, all of these will be done once in a while, so get them all down. What follows now are some combo suggestions from the up, forward, 4 knee and other launchers. For example, if we follow with a 4 up 3, we can do the B11 Misstep Cancel into F4 3 bound. Decent damage and very easy. If you want less hits before the bound, you can skip the B11 and dash straight away into the forward 4-3 bound. This is not hard, you should be able to do this easily after some practice. You can dash into a B2 after the flip, but it's not easy and should not be considered staple worthy in my opinion. If the launch is higher, like with a counter hit back +4, we can do the same juggle and easily get the B+2 due to the high altitude of the opponent. The same options are available here, of course. B2 into 2-on-1 is a rather damaging option. Sidestep left after the bound for an easy ender in forward 1+2 free. Don't be afraid of thinking out of the box and trying more advanced stuff. Tekken is a game which rewards knowledge and creativity. Have some fun with your combos. After a blazing kick, we can do up forward 4 into back +4. Good damage and only 3 hits. You will have to time the upward forward 4 well though. It has to hit later than one thinks to give a good upward thrust. Magic 4, the counter hit standing 4, can very successfully be followed with a back 1-1 cancel. Note that B2 works post-bound, very useful. The misstep can be cancelled into while standing moves by inputting back and then a move. Usually people do while standing 2-3, great juggle attributes. Back +4 post-bound spikes the opponent for a guaranteed down 3. If your opponent is close to the wall in juggle state, a good way of putting him on it is by doing 3-3. Great hitbox and good damage. It floats them so high that we can even connect with back +4 or even while running 3-4 on the wall. If you manage to score a wall splat, don't be afraid of trying to milk more damage out of the situation. Don't bounce straight away. Lee has got some of the best combo tools in the game. If you want to take them to your left, 4-3-4 is a good option. To the right, down forward 1, 2-2-3 will work very well. In case you want to put them on a second wall to Lee's left, you can do a 2-2-3 option. The properties of a string have the opponent knocked away from the initiation wall. There are ways of taking the damage even further, of course. And talking about wall splats, Lee's B112 string can be easily just framed for more damage than a wall splat. The string is a natural combo as well, very useful. It's very easy to do as you have a lot of frames of leniency, so it isn't technically a just frame, but it's done in the same fashion. The miss trap is a super stylish way of doing damage, good round ender if done out of the blue, and a very good juggle ending option. Tap 3-3 quickly to cancel the first kick and only do the second. On the exact frame the kick hits, input 4. This is very tricky and requires you to train a lot, so start working at it. If you want to use it as a juggle ender, you will have to find tag assault filler strings which favor the use of it. As the hitbox is high and the kick is rather slow, you will need to use strings and moves which keep the opponent floating high.